Hello everyone and welcome to Sharpest Gaming, and today we're back with some more Pokemon Battlespot singles. Unfortunately, it jumped right into the battle. I wasn't thinking. I hit confirm, so we're up against a 1539 rated player, but you can see the team on the screen right now. We're bringing Mega Houndoom and Mega Sceptile this time, along with Aegislash, Tornadus, Therian, Xurkitree, and Primarina. Unfortunately, I thought I could use Keldeo on Battlespot. Turns out you can't use Keldeo, so I had to swap in Primarina for the last second here. So hopefully it works out for us, but my opponent has a Mismagius, Serperior, Tapu Lele, Metagross, Toxapex, and Buzzwole. So, as far as my Mega goes, I could go Houndoom. I think Houndoom's going to be our best option. It doesn't like the Toxapex or the Tapu Lele, but neither does Sceptile, so it doesn't really matter. I'm talking really fast. Then we need something for the Toxapex and the Tapu Lele, which can be Aegislash and Xurkitree, if that's what we want to do. I don't think Tornadus is worth it, so I think we do go Xurkitree and Aegislash. Ooh, Aegislash. I'm going to leave with Houndoom because anything the Houndoom doesn't want to stay in, Aegislash can switch into, and then Xurkitree will be in the back. I'm not entirely sold on this team yet. I kind of just slapped it together. It was originally going to be a Scyther team, but then I just couldn't get it to work, and I wanted to use Mega Houndoom this week. So maybe we'll bring Scyther in the future. But for right now, this is the team for this week, and possibly next, depending on if we're able to use all the Pokemon or not. Because typically I like to use Mega Sceptile as well. Or I'd like to use both Megas, what I was trying to say there. Or sometimes another Pokemon, as the case was with Flygon last week. But let's hop right into this. And if you guys are excited to see this video and you want to continue to support the series, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you have not already. And I will give you a little cyber kiss like this. So Mismagius is a perfect lead for my Houndoom. I can just Mega Evolve here and Dark Pulse. It should hit everything pretty well. Let me check to be sure though. Yeah, it hits everything but the Buzzwole, and Buzzwole doesn't not want to switch in onto a Houndoom anyway. Nothing really wants to switch in on a Houndoom. Originally, this Houndoom had Destiny Bond, but it didn't work out, so I don't know what happened there. But yeah, I just Mega Evolve and go for the Dark Pulse here. Very strange moveset on the Houndoom. Dark Pulse, Flamethrower, Solar Beam. Oh, why do I have Solar Beam? I have Solar Beam on this thing, but it's this team doesn't have Sun, so that doesn't really help us. So I should definitely change that if we do bring the team next week. My opponent's going to stay in with the Mismagius. I wonder what they have. Nothing, because they're dead. They are dead. I guess they just realized they didn't really have a switch in for Dark Pulse. Because even Tapu Lele doesn't want to take it. Just because it is neutral. And it is from a Mega Houndoom. But yeah, definitely need to get rid of Solar Beam. Hopefully I can get Destiny Bond on it. I know it's an egg move. So sometimes it's problematic. We see Serperior come out here. I'm just going to Flamethrower this thing. See ya later. The match is forfeited. Mega Houndoom was just going to rip through that team. My opponent not realizing the power of Mega Houndoom. Must have been probably Buzzwole in the back or Metagross. It wasn't Tapu Lele or Toxapex, I can tell you that much. Because otherwise they would have brought it. Or otherwise, yeah, they would have switched that in at that point to try and take on the Houndoom. But unfortunately, for my opponent, not the case. It happens. It happens. It happened to us with Mega Salamence at one point, so what can you do? But that means we possibly can get 3 battles in today, because that one was one attack. It was a one-turn match, so we're only at 4 minutes here. Yeah, so, like I said, don't really know about this team. This Xurkitree is actually an old Xurkitree. I didn't even make a new one, so I don't even know how well it's going to work out. But my opponent now has Metagross, Gyarados, Hydreigon, Ferrothorn, Volcarona, and Landorus already decided their team. Ferrothorn might not come here just because of the Houndoom. Metagross might not either. I am glad I brought Xurkitree because it's going to do well against the Gyarados. So I'm definitely going to bring Xurkitree just for Gyarados because that's the only Pokemon that can hit Gyarados super effectively. Outside of that, I think we bring Tornadus and maybe Sceptile. I kind of wish I had Hidden Power Ice Sceptile at this point because of Landorus. We do have Primarina if we wanted to go that route. Primarina is actually not terrible here, I guess. Houndoom's not awful either, though, to be honest. I wonder if this is hidden powerized circuitry. So I could go Circuitry, Tornadus, Houndoom. I do have superpower to hit the Hydreigon. I'm just trying to think. Yeah. Let's go Tornadus, Circuitry, Houndoom. It's just like, it's hard to cover that team with the Mons that we have, just because if you bring one Mon, one of the other Mons gets left out. Like if I brought Houndoom, then we have a problem with the Landorus. I don't know. There's a whole thing. I'm going to bring Tornadus to lead because we do have U-turn on this thing against the Ferrothorn, so I'm pretty glad that I brought the Houndoom. So I could U-turn here. Actually, I can just Heat Wave this thing. What am I talking about? What am I even talking about? I just Heat Wave this thing. And I don't even have to worry about switching Houndoom in. Heat Wave connects, perfect. This should KO on max 8 special attack. Oh, just barely holds on. Gets the Leech Seed off. Gets that Leech Seed off. So my opponent might switch here. I have U-turn, right? I do have U-turn, right? I don't know if the U-turn takes it out from here, though. But the only switch in my opponent would really have, I guess, would be the Hydreigon. Let me check his team, though. Gyarados, I guess, could switch in as well. But Volcarona's not going to like it. Even Landorus won't like it too much, so I'm going to Heat Wave again. Gonna stay in. I do connect with another Heat Wave, so see ya, Ferrothorn. See ya, Ferrothorn. Get rid of that thing. So now we really don't need the Houndoom. I mean, Dark Pulse will be nice for the Metagross, but that's about it. That is about it. Gyarados does come out here, though. Gyarados. It's gonna intimidate me. I can just Flynium Z this thing, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put a ton of damage on it with the Supersonic Sky Strike. I can't say that. Supersonic Sky Strike. It is going to be Mega Gyarados as well. So had I U-turned, it would have put some nice damage on this thing, but I'm just going to Supersonic it. It's going to go for Mold Breaker, or it's going to get the Mold Breaker ability. I get my Z move off. I've been wanting to use Supersonic Sky Strike Tornadus for so long, and we're finally getting to do it, my boys. Let's get it. Supersonic Sky Strike. Hurrah. Let's go. This should blast the hell out of this Gyarados. Come on. Take him, Tornadus. Ooh, just misses. You're going to get the Dragon Dance off, unfortunately. But, I mean, I'm a -1. I could Superpower from here, I guess. I might be able to get him with Superpower from here. Oh, he has Leech Seed. I forgot about that. I forgot about the Leech Seed. He might just attack here. I don't think an attack gets me, so I'm going to go for Superpower. Hopefully, at -1, it's still enough to knock out. I do still outspeed this thing. And I'm able to get him. Tornadus just ripping this team apart right now. Even that +1 Gyarados. I wonder if that was adamant. Tornadus is extremely fast, but he was +1. How did he not outspeed me? I'm going to send out Volcarona. Boy. Your team was not ready for Tornadus. I'm just going to go for Hurricane here. No reason to switch out. Hurricane, unfortunately, does miss. Volcarona's going to Quiver Dance Barnacles. Dirty Barnacles. Yeah, that's not great. That's not great that happened here. I'm going to go for another Hurricane. I wonder if we still outspeed it. That'd be crazy. Do not. Goes for another Quiver Dance. Oh boy, this Volcarona might take back the game from my opponent because we missed Hurricane. Don't miss another one, Tornadus. Please don't. There we go. Can we get the Confusion, please? That still does a ton of damage after 2 Quiver Dances. Holy hell. That still did 50%. Tornadus is just too strong. Too strong. Too much strength. Alright. I go for another Hurricane. My opponent Quiver Dances again? Boy, you are far too greedy. If I hit this Hurricane and confuse the hell out of you, you'll deserve it. Of course I Yes. Yeah, now I just lose because I've missed 2 hurricanes. It's kind of garbage. And I should have U-turned, I guess, by this point. I could switch into Houndoom, but I think a Bug Buzz just gets me anyway. I'm gonna switch in Houndoom, see if I can like just be cheeky enough to get a Flash Fire boost. It's not gonna matter though. At this point, he's got too many Quiver Dances. A Bug Buzz should still be able to get my poor Houndoom. Goes for another Quiver Dance? Are you kidding me? I could have Hurricaned again and gotten confusion. This person's insane. I mean, it's working for him because I keep missing. If I just saved my Supersonic Sky Strike for him. But I'm gonna Mega Evolve. Is Flamethrower or Dark Pulse more strong? Flamethrower is, surprisingly. I'm gonna go for it. My opponent just attacks here, though, at this point. Gosh, I should have went for another Hurricane. Here comes the Mega Houndoom. Volcarona's gonna go for Bug Buzz. This should take me out from here, unfortunately. Owie. If I'd survived. It's hard to see my HP with that logo at the bottom, unfortunately. Oh, wait. You know what I can do? I'm bringing in my Tornadus. And then I switch into Xurkitree, and then switch back into Tornadus. This way I can get more Regenerator. I forgot about Regenerator. What am I, crazy? I forgot about Regenerator. So the only thing is my opponent might Quiver Dance here because we've already seen he's a greedy bastard. So might also go for Fire Dance, which also gives him the boost. It's unfortunate, or it has the possibility to at least. Yeah, I definitely switch in Xurkitree. Here just so we're at full health, giving us a little bit more of a chance. And Volcarona goes for Fire Blast? Why do you have Fire Blast? Run Fiery Dance, my guy. Xurkitree does faint, of course. So we can play off of some misses from our opponent as well. God, I wish I still had Supersonic Sky Strike. But, unfortunately we did use it. I think we did need to use it anyway on the Gyarados. I just need to land 2 Hurricanes and not get killed. So that is the thing. My opponent needs to miss Fire Blast. I need to hit Hurricanes. Oh, my opponent has a Z move. I'm dead. Okay. They have the Psychium Z. It's very strange. Yeah, it's going to be the Shattered Psyche because Volcarona does learn Psychic, but this is a very strange tech to have on Volcarona. It's at +3. It should knock me out. Even being non-stab. I was going to say, yeah, I need to watch my screen because I can't see it. I need to move that logo because you can't see my HP. So rather unfortunate, missing those Hurricanes so that the Volcarona was able to set up in our face. That was really dumb. That was dumb, but that's what I get for running Hurricane and relying on that. What can you do? Alright, we're going to get one more battle here. Can't be too salty. Hurricane misses. It's what it does. It does suck. And if I was a little more crabby, I would be mad. Which, surprisingly, I'm not super crabby after the shit day I had today. It was what I like to say, my own personal nightmare at work today, so. You know, we do what we can, though. We do what we can. So 15-18 now after that unfortunate display. Tornadus was just ripping that team apart, and then, 15-18, exact number. Was just ripping that team apart, then some unfortunate misses cost us the loss. But we do have Hippowdon, Charizard, Kartana, Tapu Koko, Mimikyu, and Tapu Lele for my opponent here. I still think this is a no Sceptile team, because Sceptile really only hits the Hippo. So we're going to have to bring this team again. At some point I'll be able to bring the Sceptile, but I think, I don't even know that Houndoom's too great, though. I mean, if it's Mega Charizard Y, it'd set up the sun for us and give us solar power. And it is also really good against the Kartana. So I might go Houndoomium, but I kind of need... I can bring Primarina for the Hippo. But what else does Primarina hit? It doesn't have Sludge Bomb. I would really like to bring Aegislash. I think I have to. I think I kind of have to. I could bring Tornadus again. Yeah, let's do that. Let's lead Tornadus. Let's go Houndoom. Let's go Aegislash. We do have U-turn, right? I forgot to look last time. We have Hurricane, Heat Wave, Superpower, and it should be U-turn. U-turn. It should be U-turn. Oh my gosh, it should be U-turn. So yeah, I'm definitely going to move that Battlespot singles to the other side, I think. So that it's not covering my HP. Never really noticed that before. I guess because typically I have the other screen up too. There we go. Now I can see everything that's going on. At least Kartana going to lead off against my Tornadus, which is just fine because once again we have Heat Wave. So we can rip it apart. We can rip this thing apart like the piece of paper it is. Let's go Heat Wave. And this thing can't hurt us, so I'm really not worried about it. Gonna withdraw the Kartana, probably expecting Heat Wave. I think my opponent just didn't expect Heat Wave last time is what happened. So the Hippo will come in, Sandstream's gonna get set up. Let's see how much Heat Wave's able to do to this thing. Okay, that does respectable damage. It does burn the Hippo as well, which is really nice. That'll help us in the long run. Fortunately, taking some damage. Some Sandstorm damage. And what do I have on my team? Oops, I forgot that you have to choose your Pokemon after the turn happens. So we have Tornadus, we have Houndoom, and what's our last Pokemon? Primarina? Was it Primarina? Or was it Aegislash? It was Aegislash. Oh, shite. This was a bad move. This was a bad move. I should not have done this. But, no, it's not going to Earthquake. I wonder what this Hippo's going to even do. It might slack off. But because it's burned, I'm actually not too worried about... I can't talk. I'm actually not too worried about bringing in Aegislash, because it'll activate Weakness Policy. He's going to set up Stealth Rocks, so Houndoom and Tornadus will not like coming in here. I guess I could have brought in Houndoom here and just Dark Pulse this thing to death, but what can you do? So I'm actually going to go for Sacred Sword here in case he does switch into Kartana. Just so we can get some super effective damage. I mean, Kartana can't do anything to me is the thing. I'm faster than the Hippo, which isn't great, because that means he's going to be able to hit me in my Blade form. He is burned, and they're usually not too invested in HP. Oh, this thing's got like Agua Berry or whatever the crap. Oh, it's just a Citrus Berry. Okay. Gonna go for Yawn, though. Alright, I see you, big dog. I see you, big doggy. Gonna take a little bit of burn. Take a little bit of burn. And now I'm just gonna hit it with an Iron Head. Get some super effective damage off. He's not gonna switch in Kartana, I realize, because, well, I guess Kartana sometimes do carry Night Slash, but that's gonna be the only thing it can hit Aegislash with. So I'm gonna get this Iron Head, possibility of a flinch. Get some nice damage off on it. Goes for another Yawn, just in case I switch out, but I do not. And I do go to sleep here. The only thing that's going to be problematic is if he goes for Slack Off. So we've seen Stealth Rock, which is strange for Battlespot, but useful. Yawn, that's all we've seen. So it could have Earthquake and Slack Off, I'd assume. So I could bring in my Tornadus. I could actually just hit it with a Supersonic Sky Strike, I guess. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that, because if he slacks off here, then I basically get a free switch in my Tornadus. If he goes for Earthquake, expecting me to just stay in with Aegislash, will be looking real nice, because it'll be a free switch in. If he slacks off, we just hit him. Goes for Earthquake, free switch in, perfect. Sandstorm subsides as well. Gonna take a little bit skill damage. And then I just go for the 100% U-turn. The 100% U-turn, and then I can bring in Houndoom, which will show off my entire team, but it also... Actually, no, I can bring in Aegislash. I'll just bring in Aegislash. You go for U-turn, should knock out Hippo. I'm really surprised he didn't slack off there. That would have been a free slack off for him. Might not have it, though. Yeah, now I get to Regenerator my Tornadus back up, and I can bring in Aegislash, who is back in the shield form. Unfortunately, has not taken a turn of sleep yet. But I'm assuming Kartana can't do anything to me because it hasn't come back in yet. But I did also reveal Sacred Sword pretty early on. Gonna be that Charizard, though. Gonna be that Zard. The Zardy Dardy. So I wonder what kind of Charizard it is. If it's Charizard X, we're in a pickle, because it's gonna start Dragon Dancing right in my face. I can't do anything about it. But I also can't really switch. I just King Shield here because I don't want to switch into my dumb Blade form. My dumb Blade form, man. Ugh, it's Charizard X, shit. He's gonna Dragon Dance. They're gonna Dragon Dance. All this setup is just effing me right now. It's just effing me. I mean, the Gyarados, we got really lucky that we were slower than it, or it was slower than us still for some reason. Okay, it just goes for Flare Blitz. That's fine. We should live 1, I think. Ouch! Okay, we don't live any. Oops. Alright, bye, Aegislash. Oops, I smacked the mic. Sorry about that. So you can take a bunch of recoil damage, and that's perfectly fine with me. I can just bring my Tornadus back in and blast this thing with the Supersonic. The Supersonic Charge. My opponent really can't switch in Kartana either. He knows I have Heat Wave at this point. It's because I used it already. And Tornadus outspeeds Charizard no problem, so I just Supersonic on him. I just Supersonic on him. If my opponent does switch, I'll be a little sad. Just a little bit ski though. Because Supersonic Sky Strike will still do a lot to Kartana, and it will break the sash. If it has one. If it has one, then I could possibly just U-turn off of it, get some more regenerator. You know. I mean, I don't really need the regenerator, but it's all a thing. It's all a thing. And Houndoom does outspeed the Charizard, so I can like Dark Pulse and stuff. And my opponent really has to think: do I let Charizard go down, or do I let Kartana take a huge hit? Because he doesn't necessarily know what my Tornadus has either, or she. So I am gonna get off the Supersonic Sky Strike on the Charizard X. We're just getting this off on everybody today. Hopefully it doesn't end up like the last battle we used Supersonic Sky Strike. Here it comes, the Sky Strike. We're gonna blast this Charizard and hopefully take it out in 1 hit. Well, 2 hits technically, but 1 hit from the Sky Strike. There it goes, Charizard's down. That should seal up the game. Because I think Houndoom outspeeds Kartana. I know Houndoom's fast, but I also think I, like, have too high of expectations for it a lot. I'm going to go for the Heat Wave. I know I outspeed Kartana with Tornadus. We just have to hit Heat Wave, which we do. And no sash. So Tornadus, once again, taking care of the team. Once again, taking care of the team. Oi. And not choking this time. Not choking. So that's going to be today's episode. Hopefully, in the next episode, we can bring Sceptile. Hopefully, we can bring Houndoom more again, because Houndoom only really got to shine in the first battle, and it was 1 turn. So, Tornadus was really carrying the team there. Hopefully we can change that for the next episode. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me. Again, if you have any suggestions for Pokemon to use, leave them down in the comment section below, or strategies for that matter. And like and subscribe if you have not already. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you next time. Stay sharp, everyone.